discovered in my studies, of course, the Druids believed in reincarnation, and therefore karma was their kind of explanatory tool. They didn't use the word karma, but they had the equivalents. And then there's the gods. So how we humans manifest our destiny is a kind of deal between the Mother Earth, the material conditions in which we live, and the cosmic consciousness that manifests as different archetypes. We call them the gods, if you want. In the Kabbalah, they're the different energies that make the different sounds. Each god has a different sound. And the same in the mantric traditions of the Vedic wisdom, which came from the same source, or the Kabbalah. So anyway, the Druids were very interesting, and it's a labour of love. So I'm going to celebrate by finishing with a little poem, as usual. This is the ending of a poem, which I wrote in Ireland at a Druid retreat centre where I was visiting in the, it was in the late 1990s. And I was doing work which eventually led to was part of the spiritual matrix which made the Good Friday Agreement possible in 98. And so I think I wrote this in about 97, actually. So it's the ending. For those of you that don't know the Druid references, then you better have a look up in my encyclopedia. Let us go off then, withdraw, pull back, retire, before the battle, and pause to consider, beyond the ninth wave. Let us go back to the peace place, before the 9 waves of living and dying, before the wanting and holding and grasping and stealing and grappling and firing and taking and struggling and fighting. Let us retire and listen deep-wordedly, inwardly, to the sounding source of soul, beyond the 9th wave. Recast our longing to further shores. Reform our yearning to higher waves of purest light, older than the oldest visible stars. Mind waves, peace lovers, peace loving. 9 ways, sky wombs, soul wombs. Stopping again before the battle, welcomed and welcoming, bringing peace only, soul asking only soul, alone and swift visions of fire, and songs and fusion and forgiveness and destiny, and 1,000 fertility magics and miraculous wonders of promise. To join again our voices to that divine harmony of the goddess and the gods, where Ishvara and Lu and bodhisattvas and Christ waves and goddess waves and Shakti waves and soul waves, muse waves, wash us and cleanse each other, interwrapping our joys, here again, rebirthing each out of each, generations passing back through into each, the next wave, sucked back seaward, landward, lifeward, into the endless soul, psyche, breath taking, beauty waves. So thank you. That poem, that's the ending of a long poem, one of my slightly more epic poems. It's called Beauty Waves, poem number 92, Waiting Beyond the Ninth Wave, written in Ireland in 1997. And that is part of my published work. That's in volume 1, actually. Right, I'm going to stop there. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you're inspired to do your own work for peace and for the joined upness of things. I mean, look at some of my work, it's all there as a resource, but above all you have to do it yourself. Make these joins and yeah, let's keep doing this work together. The more of us that do it, the more likely we are to finally succeed and get that peace that we all want. Shalom.